Welcome everyone to the Real Hoovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Morning all.
Okay, I have to basically go over these comments, go over the episode again, Pyramid at the End of the World. I understand that your opinion is not my opinion, okay? I did give it a 6. What is a 6? A 6 is above average, I believe, because 5 is average, okay? So if you want to call the hate cast based on we liked it, you look like the stupidest person in existence when you say that, okay? I didn't give it a 5.
The ratings for it is below what it should be.
Right.
Plus, I agree. It was poor.
I got to tell you, I saw it the second time. My rating went down. It's down to a 5. And I analyzed it to death. I watched it. I tried to enjoy it. Tried smiling throughout it. Not happening. Not happening.
I got to tell you, little robot behind you was all about.
What's that?
I was wondering what that whole robot behind you was all about.
Yeah.
You tried to smile and.
I like it. No, I didn't like it. In fact, I liked it less. And here's the thing. And I was looking at all the other seasons. All right. I think my favorite season of Capaldi. I mean, it's tough, but I think I like this 9th series better than the 8th series. And then, I think I like the order of 9, 8, and 10. But if you ask me, I like Matt Smith and David Tennant's way more than Capaldi's run. Okay?
That's the sad thing.
I like Capaldi, but Capaldi's not my favorite Doctor. My favorite Doctor is David Tennant. I like Matt Smith.
I wonder if it's because of the way they wrote him.
I don't like the way they're writing. I don't like the way – it's not him. I don't like the way they're writing everything. I don't like it's a different flow this year. Every year's been a different flow. I kind of liked it with Clara, I got to tell you. Mm-hmm. A lot more than Bill. Bill is like hot and cold, lukewarm, like bolding hot, like she's all over the place, her thing. It's like it's almost as if you forced a companion on us to want us to like, but then we don't like. It's just, she's just there to be a companion.
Yeah.
And I really don't see her as anything special. I don't see her as everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's great. I'm sorry. I don't, she's not my cup of tea. She's not my favorite companion. She's not. I mean, she didn't do anything in Smile. And it's just, she looked like
window dressing.
First of all, the writers are not communicating with each other at all.
But I will say this much. Anytime they have a female writer, it seems as though they write her good. If it's somebody else, it's, okay.
Well, you notice how the Christmas special, the person that's going to do it is a female director?
Mm-hmm.
Because they need to keep him in line. I think it's Rachel Talali, I think she's doing it. I like her work. But I got to tell you, I'm sorry. I'm not going to fake it for our fan base. I'm not going to fake it to my subscribers. That's what they like. They like me to be genuine, to be honest. Okay? Pyramid at the End of the World could be missed.
Yeah.
Okay? Extremis, I had super high hopes for. If Missy wasn't in it, it'd be done. A flop of an episode. But I liked it. I gave it good marks. But I got to tell you, this season doesn't have heart. There's no heart in this season. It's cold. Yeah,
it is. I mean, there's like just a handful of episodes to date that we even like.
This is like someone writing it and not putting their heart and soul into it, their best effort. This is like, oh, I got paid to write an episode. I'm going to write an episode as I got paid.
We need to write something down, and then by the time they get to the end, it's like, how are we going to end this? Let's just put the squeaky wheel down.
When did the Doctor ever screw up so much in a season? Oh, I almost killed the human race. Oh, I'm blind. I can't read a thing. The whole world's going to die now. Or he was going to die. The world was going to be saved, right? But, okay, he dies. He regenerates. Big fucking deal. What's the difference? He regenerates. It would be like Caves of Adrazzani, but in that fucking episode. But no, it's only... And this is one thing I don't understand. It can't be where we know what's going on. It used to be with wrestling. You used to be able to watch it at midnight, and people won belts on TV. Then it became so fake that they only won belts in pay-per-views, which made no sense. So if you had a title shot on regular TV, it never happened.
The way it does, because they know people are going to pay to see something, and if they pay, if they're a big enough fan, I hate saying it this way, but they're a big enough fan, they will hold off to the pay-per-view, pay that X number of bucks, and be shocked. But yeah, I agree. It's gotten asinine, the fact that some special event they hold off for.
You know what I would do if I was a writer?
They've gotten blah and blasé.
You know what I would do if I was a writer? I would have them regenerate mid-season. Surprise everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's on set for the rest of the season because he's paid to be throughout the whole year, just chill there. Fool everybody. Mid-season, regeneration, new doctor in mid-season. People are like, what the hell happened? Oh my God, this has never happened before. It's great. It's not really rocket science. You could do that. You could do that. You could shock the shit out of people. Okay?
Just like we were explaining, just like we were saying before, he loses a companion during the show and has to get a new one. You don't know if they're going to be a new companion maybe until at the end of the season or until the next season started. But Pyramid at the end of the whatever you want to call it, it should be left at the end of the world because nobody even wants to Google Earth it. It was I wouldn't even have
him regenerate the Christmas special. I would shirk everybody. Be like, wait a minute, wasn't he supposed to regenerate? And then have Chibnall do it in episode 1, in the first 15 minutes. I would make the episode an extra 15 minutes because the 15 minutes in the beginning, he has to regenerate. And fool everybody. Let everybody wait. Trick everybody. Because you know what? It's too predictable.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be surprised as a fan. I want to be... BBC leaked the whole season.
Don't have writers who can write.
Listen. They're cryptic and they're top secret the whole damn year, right? But then some idiot leaks the whole entire season,
mm-hmm.
right? Did you? I think that was a bad idea to show John Sim in the beginning trailer that he's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they should have said anything. I think they should have just lied. Oh no, he's not in it. No, he's not in it. No, he's not in it. I think they should have just kept everything under wraps.
Or what they could have done, they could have filmed him in a session maybe from behind to where you think, okay, who's this? Is this the new doctor? What they could have done.
Well, they could have said if people saw him. Wait, if people saw him on set,
have him from behind, and then that way people would think, is that the new doctor?
Well, listen, if people saw Axel, that's Jim on set. That yes, he did a flashback. So everybody think, all right, he's doing the Missy regeneration. So they stopped talking about it. Yeah, he's doing a flashback. What does that mean? I can't tell you. Oh, he's regenerating. Everybody starts doing videos. He's regenerating into Missy, right? But meanwhile, that's not the case. He's just there filming episodes. So again, these seasons are. The whole season was leaked. Everybody's just like, when's Missy coming in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when's John Sim come? When is the Montage?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about the Puddle Monster. Nobody cares about all this other crap. They're waiting for the good stuff, which they did that last season in the beginning of the season. Why didn't they do that again? How great was The Magician's Apprentice?
Yeah, it was.
Which is familiar. Come on, that was exciting in an opener.
And the fact that he was coming in playing this guitar on a tank on top of that.
Oh, how could you get excited about the pilot?
Yeah.
It's just one companion. Out of every time there's a new companion. Big deal.
I will say this. I've been noticing this a lot. Every new companion story is Rose. You can literally put them back on top of each other and go, okay, this scene, that's Rose. This scene, that's from Rose. I mean, it's sad to say, but you can literally. I know people says you can see comparisons if you look for them. And you might be able to do that even with the original series. But I have noticed that a great deal, that with every new companion, it's like they go, let's rewrite Rose again. And that's all it is. It's a rewritten Rose.
I don't see her as a She couldn't even hold the candle to Rose.
Shot of when, okay, the doctor gets in trouble. Here comes the companion to the rescue. The doctor has an epiphany. Here it is over on this side. And the doctor,
I got to tell you, Nardole being there is ruining the whole.
And there it is from.
Nardole being there is ruining the whole Bill experience.
Yeah.
She's having less characterization because he's getting screen time.
Yeah.
He needs to not be there. Because if he wasn't there, then they would explain why all of a sudden she wants to get her own apartment when she wasn't doing that before because she was worried about supporting her mother, right? Mm-hmm. But now all of a sudden she's supporting her mother again. So what's that about? Like, what is going on back and forth, flip-flopping? You know, she's a loner, but now she has best friends everywhere. So,
you know, it's like we've all said, they've shot this thing so much out of order that they should have set it up to where, okay, the episodes that they shot, those should have been the order they went, instead of going, okay, this is 1, this is 2. And the whole notion of this 3-parter, those should not be back to back. They should have been arced, but one of the episodes should have been maybe episode 3, another one could have been episode 4, and then the last one could have been next to the last, or
the only reason that he did a 3-parter is because Russell T Davies did a 3-parter.
Yeah,
that's apparent. That's totally apparent.
But the Russell T Davies ones were good enough to where they could stand to be back to back, and they made sense.
This will be forgotten.
Yeah.
You're not going to have, oh my God, what's the top villains? The Truth Monks. No, they suck, as far as I'm concerned.
And the fact that we all said that this wasn't their true form. That would have been excellent if they said this was our true form.
If they turn out to be the Mondasian Cybermen, I'll be happy. Because I'm like, all right, this is better. But, again, Moffat's got to explain. Got to explain what the doctor's talking about. Got to explain where he wants to go. Got to completely explain the villains. So that way, and don't leave it to imagination, because you're leaving and you don't answer any damn questions.
Now, okay, being devil's advocate, I can understand leaving it open if you're going to answer it maybe, and not in one of these little, here's 2 sentences, 2, 3 word sentences. No. I can understand leaving it open for an arc, maybe for another episode, but don't leave it for the next showrunner or the next doctor.
What is the purpose for him being blind? Like, there's supposed to be like an overall purpose. Like, he could just use regeneration energy and it's over. I mean, I don't understand this.
The truth about something. I mean, that's what
I thought the whole purpose of him being blind was to come up with I could blind them. That's how and that wasn't the case. Look, again, nobody wants to hate on Doctor Who an episode. Nobody wants to not like an episode, but the shit is going downhill. And I am watching it still because I love this show, and I'm hopeful for the future. And I want it to be better. No one's going to be talking about these episodes 5 years from now. I mean, nobody.
They're going to be talking about all the ones around it, but they might be talking about Extremis. But Pyramid on the edge of
I guarantee you next year, a year's time stamp it, year's time, nobody's going to be talking about how great Pyramid at the End of the World was.
And it had so much there was so much great things in it, too. And that's what hacks me off. That's what really pisses me off, is this could have been a great episode and it had great things. And what they should have done was, okay, we've got the Pyramid shooting the ray beam at the sub and the plane. We work out from there. We got the monks that they don't move their lips when they talk. We'll move out from there. But they didn't. They just simply go, okay, blah, 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 they talk. Blah, 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 they talk. And that's all it was. It was a talking episode.
The first episode, they were nasty.
Had the sound still on and still learned it. Still
No. The first episode, they were nasty, evil, trying to take over the world. You found that's a simulation.
Yeah.
Now you're going and talking to them. Why would you go and talk to them knowing that they're going to destroy the world? Why would the doctor bring her there, or Nardole there, or anybody there? They just killed everybody in the video game.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you think they're nice? Why would you talk to them if they said flat out, "We'll take you over there. We're gonna do it." Hey. Like you saw. I mean, it's because this writer didn't watch that episode.
No, they didn't.
They didn't. There's no way. We're going to take over the earth. You're not the doctor. We've won. We're going to win the world. And then this one's like, we want to help you. We want to help you get consent. Are these two different, like, villains?
Actually, yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Or was he just, like, not because he can't see? Like, he can't actually see what's going on, so he doesn't, I mean, obviously you can hear him.
Yeah.
We're going to take over the earth. All right, so then if someone says, we are going to take over the earth in a thing, and you get a warning, right? Now you go face that person. Don't you have it in your head? We're going to take over the earth. Like, seriously. Common sense.
Yes.
Mr. Blythe, answer that question. I'm not putting anybody down, but common sense. You don't go with your best friend and your butler into a friggin' tomb with the leaders of the world to talk.
Oh, God.
When the episode before, we're going to take over the earth. I mean, like, seriously, the doctor can't be a moron.
And that's how they've written him.
They've written him, oh my God, oops, I almost killed the human race. Oh my God, oops, I can't see the dials, so I'm going to die now. Like, seriously, what is happening this season? All those people died in Knock Knock, right? He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. It's
and
like,
then they come back, it's like, oh, thank God. The way they wrote him, and he's not realizing it, right? People die, he doesn't have any feeling. A kid died in thin ice, and it's like, thank God I got my sonic screwdriver. It's like, what the fuck are they writing about?
If they could have written as though, okay, is this the genuine doctor, or is he being affected some way by some external force? That could have been explained. But they don't.
And you know, those teasers are the worst.
Oh, God.
That's just baloney. I'm glad we didn't even do a cast before that. They're like, oh, something is revealed in one line of dialogue that basically takes Kill the Moon out of canon. Big deal. He said the moon is dead. That doesn't mean crap. That doesn't mean it's out of canon.
Yeah.
And it can't be out of canon because that's when Clara left. She was angry. Like, stop it with these stupid fake teasers.
Yeah.
Oh, Erica has the same thing in common as Renette and Astrid Perth, and they put all these names out there because she could be the companion, but she's not, or some crap, whatever. He's not going to have her as a companion.
Mm-mm.
Stop teasing us with that. He should definitely have her as a companion. Why does it have to be with the rules?
Yeah.
Why can't he pick people up mid-season and then be companions? Why is there these rules going on here now? Look at Tom Baker. We had even Peter Davison. We had like all these people in the freaking TARDIS, man.
Yeah.
Chilling. What is this? I honestly think they ruined the whole Bill thing. But Nardole being there, I'm sorry. Nardole.
If they didn't have Nardole, they could have expanded on Bill.
They wrote Nardole like crap. He is useless.
I don't know if they did. I don't know if the BBC.
He's useless.
What?
He's there to take up 5 minutes of time.
Yeah.
It's horrible. That's why Doctor Who goes 5 minutes over every day. It's like 5 minutes, right? It's like 10:05 it ends, or 10:06. We got a couple of Nardole lines. That's it. It's like, oh. Give him a purpose. Make us like him. Make him have a pair of Goombas and fight the Daleks or something. Or smack. You know what? If he smacked like John Sim in the face, I'm like, shit, that guy's great.
The only real balls he had was when he was talking to her in Extremis. The whole, I've been given permission to kick.
That was the only cool thing he's ever done.
I got permission to kick your ass.
That was the only cool scene he ever had, because you can't count a thing where he was a hologram, because he didn't exist. So,
I hate doing this to you, but I got to set off for lovely work. I will do that.
That's all right, dude. I got to set off to go in there. So, okay. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.